Hi everyone, welcome to DIY with Nancy. Hope you're all doing well. Today I'm going to show you how to make egg and chouriço fritters. Egg and chouriço fritters are basically just almost look like pancakes, but they're made out of eggs and chouriço. My mom used to make this for my dad when she had extra eggs in the fridge. She used to make it for us as well, and it's just a simple recipe. It's quick to make, and I'm going to show you how to make that today step by step. So stay with me and watch how to make egg and chouriço fritters step by step. To make the egg and chouriço fritters, you'll need 2 chouriços, the Portuguese chouriços, 10 eggs, pimenta moída, which is some hot pepper sauce, a small onion, white pepper, black pepper, flour, salt, and of course some fresh parsley. To start, I have 2 chouriços. I'm using my food processor. I've removed the casing from the chouriços and I'm placing it into a food processor. Once the chouriço is in the food processor, I'm going to pulse the chouriço just to break up the bigger chunks. And then I'm going to let the food processor go for another 5 to 8 seconds. And that way I'll have all my chouriço ground up into small pieces. And that should do it. I have my chouriço all ground up, just like that. And for the next ingredient, I have 10 small eggs. I'm going to beat those eggs. I'm using a fork to just mix up the eggs and break them up. Next, I'm going to take the ground up chouriço and place it into the egg mixture. Make sure all the chouriço's in there. Just going to get a spatula. Place it. I'm going to remove that blade. Make sure that all the chouriço is into the egg mixture. Next, I'm using a fork just to mix the chouriço into the egg mixture and make sure it's all well combined. Next, I'm just going to chop up some fresh parsley, get it ready to add to my egg mixture. Okay, I have my egg and chouriço mixture, and I'm going to add now half a teaspoon of white ground pepper, half a teaspoon of black ground pepper, 1 small diced onion, 1 tablespoon of hot pepper sauce, which is pimenta moída. To that, I'm adding 1.5 tablespoons of all-purpose flour. Next, I'm adding about 1 cup of finely chopped parsley, which we chopped up earlier, and half a teaspoon of salt. Next, I'm going to mix that together, combine all the ingredients, make sure I give it a good stir, and everything is well incorporated before I start frying the fritters. Now I'm ready to bring it over to the stove to start frying the fritters. Okay, now I'm ready to fry the fritters, and here I have a baking tray with paper towel just to place the fritters once they're fried and a medium-sized fry pan. I'm turning on my stove to medium heat to warm up the fry pan. And here I'm placing vegetable oil in the fry pan, enough to cover the top of the pan. I've had the oil warming up for about 3 minutes, and I'm using a ladle to place the batter into the fry pan. Now when I'm frying fritters, I usually place 2 in the fry pan at one time. It's just easier to manage, to turn them, and you just have a lot more space. So I have 2 fritters going at the same time. So I'm going to let the fritters fry for about 2 to 3 minutes on each side, or until they're lightly golden brown. The fritters have been frying for about 3 minutes on the one side, and I'm just going to flip it over. I have checked it and it was browning, so I'm just going to flip it over. So I'm going to leave it on the other side for another 2 to 3 minutes and take it out and place it onto the paper towel. It's been about 2 minutes since I flipped the fritter. I'm just going to check on it. Make sure it's browning. Yep, it's ready. I'm gonna remove it and place it onto the baking tray with the paper towel. Okay, I'm going to continue frying the fritters, and I'm going to show you exactly what they look like in the end. Just remember to keep your heat on low to medium heat. Here you have it. That was it. The egg and Chouric fritters are so delicious. You can have this as an appetizer. You can have it in fresh bread or a nice popsicle. It's so delicious, so appetizing, and I'm just gonna take a piece because I can't resist. So good. Perfect with the salt. The onion gives it that nice flavor. The chouric, you can totally taste it. Delicious appetizer, and of course, it's so easy to make. Okay, everyone, that was my egg and chouric fritters recipe that my mom taught me how to make. It's fairly easy to make. You have some extra eggs in the fridge, why not whip up some egg and chouric fritters? I hope you all enjoyed the recipe today, and if you did, don't forget to like and subscribe. And until next time, everyone, take care. Thanks so much for watching.